There are regions known as blue zones that are known for people that are living long.
Okay.
They're not just living long with illness, they're living long and they're healthy, they're happy. These blue zones are regions where people are living like into their hundreds. So there are a few around the world. There's one in Okinawa, Japan. There's one in Sardinia, Italy, Nicoya, Costa Rica, Icaria, Greece. But you know, you don't even have to leave the United States to find a blue zone.
Good evening once again. This is your boy Reg and Dr. Danette Joseph. And we bring you greetings, y'all, from Joy and Affliction Ministries. And I hope by God's grace you have had a wonderful day today in the land of the living. And before we get into our topic tonight, we're going to be talking about protein. We're going to continue that journey. And before I ask Dr. Joseph the first question, Dr. Joseph, let me ask you a question as it relates not to protein, but your day. How was your day today, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, thanks for asking. Hello, everyone. So my day was good. I had a good day. I saw a few patients and, I was excited. I was, excited to come and do the podcast with you today. So, yeah, I had a good day. It was a good day.
All right. Sounds good. Now, look, I'm happy that you had a good day today in the land of the living. So, Dr. Joseph, we're getting ready to start our journey now on protein. And I want to ask the first question, if you don't mind. Can plant protein help you live longer?
Absolutely. As I said, there is a reduced mortality risk as well as a lower risk for chronic diseases. Studies have shown that substituting plant protein for animal protein, especially red meat, can lower the risk from all causes, including heart disease and cancer. So plant-based diets, which are naturally rich in plant protein, have been linked to a reduced risk of developing diseases such as cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and even certain types of cancer. So the first study comes from the Journal of American Medical Association. We'll share that on a screen. And the other is coming from the BMC, volume 21, and we'll share that on the screen as well. We're seeing the first study in JAMA came from 2020, which isn't that long ago, 2020. And the second one, the BMC Medicine volume 21, came from 2023. So very recent studies that show a positive link between plant-based proteins and reducing your risk of certain diseases.
Wow. That's awesome. Are there areas in this world where we see this theory of study played out?
Absolutely, Brother Reg. There are regions known as blue zones that are known for people that are living long. They're not just living long with illness, they're living long and they're healthy, they're happy. These blue zones are regions where people are living like into their hundreds. So there are a few around the world. There's one in Okinawa, Japan. There's one in Sardinia, Italy, Nicoya, Costa Rica, Icaria, Greece. But you don't even have to leave the United States to find a blue zone. Did you know that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I've heard of the blue zone here in the United States, but go ahead, share with, you go ahead, sister girl. I know that's where you're moving in that direction.
Yeah,
go ahead.
So, absolutely. So the nearest blue zone in the United States is in California, in an area called Loma Linda.
That's right. So what's so special about the blue zones?
Well, these are pockets of people around the world with the highest life expectancy. They live to be 100, and they live to be 100 and happy. They're healthy. Sometimes when I'm going in to see my patients and I look on my patient roster and I have a patient that's 90 or above, like 93, 99, sometimes I cringe. I'm like, oh, I'm about to see a patient with a whole bunch of medical problems. But actually, I walk into the room and person is walking and jumping and happy, no canes, no walkers. They're just, in order to live to be that age, you have to be doing something right. You have to be doing something right. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. So their behaviors, the people who live to be like 100, their behaviors and commonalities have been studied.
Okay.
So an individual named Dan Buettner, he wrote a book called Blue Zones.
Okay.
And in it, he gives lessons for living longer and happier. He shares nine traits that these blue zone individuals have in common. So the first one is they have strong family connections. They put family first. They commit to their life partners, their spouses. They invest in their children with time and love. They even keep their aging parents nearby or even at home. So they really respect family. Having a meaningful life purpose, a strong sense of purpose, it adds 7 years to your life.
Wow.
7 years. Having a purpose, having something to do, so a meaningful life purpose adds 7 years to your life.
Okay.
And then having close social engagements. They are always part of a social circle that supports healthy behaviors. They have good mentors, and then they become good mentors to younger people. So those are the mental health habits. But here are their physical health habits. They stay stress-free.
Oh, come on
Stress-free. Okay? We've discussed in previous podcasts what stress does. Stress leads to chronic inflammation, and then that leads to disease.
Mercy.
So these people, they know how to reduce their stress. And they have all sorts of techniques. 2 of them could be prayer, meditation, anything to reduce that stress. Okay? Now, they also all have some level of physical activity throughout the day. They stay active. So the ratio of body fat to muscle mass stays in the proper range. So staying active, okay? They also restrict their calories and they fast.
Okay.
Do not overeat. They practice something called 80%. And what that is they only eat to when they're 80% full.
Okay.
They don't eat to complete 100% fullness. We tend to eat, we overeat. The food is so good, we can't stop eating. But we're just destroying our bodies by doing that. 80% full.
Okay.
And one thing that they do, they eat their smallest meal in the early afternoon or late evening.
Okay.
We Americans tend to eat our heaviest meal at night.
Mercy.
Yes, we're eating with family, and we're like, we're just gonna
right before we go to bed. That's right.
Right before we go to bed, but we're destroying our bodies by doing that.
Mercy.
So they know that they eat their smallest meal in the early afternoon or the late evening, and of course they practice 80% full. So good habits to have. The 7th thing is they consume a lot of legumes.
Okay.
Legumes such as beans and peas and lentils and
yes.
with low glycemic index.
Good stuff. Okay.
Low glycemic index.
Oh wow. So that lets me know that they may not be dealing with a whole lot of diabetes issues then.
No, they have very low levels of low levels of diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol. They consume meat on average about 5 times per month.
Wow. Okay.
We're eating meat almost every meal of the day.
3 times a day. Some folks are eating 4 or 5 times a day.
Exactly. So these people
they're snacking on meat.
Meat for dessert.
Mercy.
So these people living to be 100 or more, they eat meat about 5 times per month. If you can quit the meat, you can even live it even longer. Another thing that they have, for full transparency, because you're going to get the book, I know you will, it'll tell you that most people in the blue zone, they consume a little bit of alcohol.
Wait a minute. A little bit of alcohol. Come on now, Dr. Joseph. Alcohol?
Yeah, they do.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they do.
Wow.
They do consume a little bit of alcohol in the form of red wine.
Okay.
Only the blue zone people in Loma Linda in California do not consume alcohol. And when you compare them with others, they are healthier, because we know that alcohol does lend itself to other diseases.
That's right.
Consuming alcohol can lend itself to certain cancers, heart and liver disease, and of course, decrease in mental health, decrease in sleep, and of course, weight gain.
Okay.
So I would say, leave the alcohol out, continue these good habits. You're going to live healthier for it. And the ninth trait that they have, all of them now, they all believe in a higher power. Nearly all of them have a belief in a power outside of themselves. We call him God.
Yes.
So denomination doesn't even seem to matter.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to matter. Attending any faith-based service at least 4 times per month can add 4 to 14 years of life.
Wow.
Can you believe it? Just attending services 4 times a month. Once a week, that's usually 4 times a month.
That's right.
Exactly. 4 to 14 years of life. The more you attend, the more you live, the happier you are. So those are the traits of those those are the 9 traits of those blue zone individuals. And now I'm going to show you a map of the blue zones. So we kind of branched off, but we're still tangentially related to protein. So, and specifically how plant protein can help us live longer.
That's right.
So the point I'm making, the crux of the matter is increase your plant protein, decrease your animal protein. You will live longer, you will live happier.
Yes.
It is best for the human body. We're created to eat plants. So increase your plant protein.
Yes. All right, man. Thank you, Dr. Joseph, for those words of wisdoms and gems. I'm sitting here, listening to you, and I'm learning tonight that we got to do more than just eat protein. Protein is good, but it seems as though that these individuals who are living in these blue zones, they are incorporating, many other things into their lifestyle, such as spirituality, they have mental health, once again, spiritual health, physical health, and also a good soul. Yes.
Well-rounded.
Come on, my dear sis, and I see that definitely is very important to actually, to bring into your life if you want to live longer. But also, once again, I want to remind the viewers that, look, do not neglect the protein. This is a journey on protein, and so we want to encourage you to continue to eat more protein. I know I have been increasing my protein since we started this series. Matter of fact, I'm trying to live as long as I can. What do you say? Especially with this new heart I have. And so, look, Dr. Joseph, we appreciate you. We praise God for you. And before we end this episode here, I just want to do a recap real quick. You mentioned don't eat late at night, especially before you go to bed. You want to eat smaller portions at night, right? And a larger portion in the morning. You stated that you should eat up to 80% full.
Absolutely.
And not only
overeat.
Don't overeat. Okay, don't overeat. Did I say that right? Up to 80% full. Did I say that right? Or is it?
You did.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good, my sis. I want to make sure we doing what is right. Okay. What do you say out there? And get plenty of rest. Get plenty of rest. And don't be afraid to embrace some beans. What do you say? Some lentils and pinto beans and chickpeas. All those good, wonderful beans they have out there. And so, Dr. Joseph, we thank you once again for the information, sharing this information with us that will help us live longer. So once again, I thank you, Dr. Joseph, for all the good information. I look forward to the upcoming podcast with you every second and Thursday of the month. And so we're looking forward.
Second and fourth.
Second and fourth. Thank you very much, my dear sis. You know what? I think I need to go hang out with some folks in the blue zone. I think it's got me kind of off balance mentally. What do you say? And so it's been at least a good year with them. What do you say? Would that work?
Yes, it will.
Okay. Every second and fourth Thursday of the month. Friends, families, and loved ones, look, y'all be encouraged. God has his eyes on you. We are out until next time. Joy in affliction. Bye-bye.